Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nash. Before we hop into setting up for June and what my first step is in a new month and a new chance to budget, fresh budget, I wanted to quickly hop on and just say that this channel specifically will be everything budget related, from me sharing my cash envelope system, the cash budgeting system, to how I handle my finances. And I hope that me being just as honest and real can help you. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nash, and today we're gonna start the process of a new month, a new budget. Every month, the way I see it, is a new chance to do better budget-wise, financial-wise, and for me, it's kind of like a clean slate. Whatever happened in May happened, and based on when you close out your budget and you see how well you did or how well you didn't do and rooms of improvement, you can adjust accordingly for the next month. And I kind of wanted to take you guys along my process on what I do. I'm going to break it up into different videos, but the first thing I do is set up the month. Basically, like to lay out my month, what needs to get paid, things that may be coming up in the month that may affect my finances, and that basically puts me on the right path for every paycheck that comes in during the week. So let's start with that. Today, we're going to be focusing on the first two sheets. And I'll just put this to the side. So first thing I like to do is write in the month. So this is June. Like normal, I'm just gonna fill out the month. So this month starts on a Monday. Like I mentioned, I like to first at least assign the month, so it's June, and then date it. And then after, I'll put in any important dates, birthdays, holidays, or events coming up that will somehow affect me and my finances, because I will be using money for those. Like for example, the 13th is my niece's birthday, we have Father's Day, and I'll be on vacation. That at the moment is what I know for sure off the top of my head. And as the month goes on, or as it leads up into June, if there's more, I'll add it in here just so I can reference it as I'm budgeting every week to make sure I allocate money for these things. So now that this is all set up, we're gonna go into this, which is just as important and maybe even more important, our monthly bills. Okay, so just like I did for the calendar, we're gonna assign the month. Okay, and if you can see here, the way I set this one up, here is where I'll write what the category is, and then depending, because sometimes the amount does fluctuate, like for example, my phone is never a set amount, but my car insurance and the money I give my mom every month is a set amount. So I'll put in my budgeted, and then once that amount actually does come out and the bill is paid, I'll put in the actual, just for my sake, just to make sure if there's any differences in what I budgeted and what I actually paid, so for the future I can adjust accordingly. And that pretty much is everything. It's definitely a lot smaller, which I'm grateful for. I know that some people have more, some people will have less, but this is basically what I'm working with. I had 2 credit card payments that would come out the 11th and the 18th, but since I no longer have any balance on them, it feels good to just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 6 bills, which is awesome. Now, what I'm gonna do is put in my budgeted amount. So, just gonna turn it so it's a little bit easier for me to write. So for rent, it's $200. Since I do live with my mom and I don't live on my own, that's how much I give her every month. For my first student loan is $142. Apple Music is, I budget $5, even though technically it's a little bit more. Car insurance is $108, and then Sprint $115. And then for student loan number 2, we have $70. So now what I'm gonna do is basically add it up. 200 plus 142 plus 5 plus 108 plus 115 plus 70. Ooh. So for monthly bills, I have a total of, as it says here, $640 is what I'm budgeting for the month of June. This is just on bills. That doesn't include daily living expenses like gas and food, my sinking funds, savings account, all that stuff. So now this kind of just sets me up for the month so I can know what I have to pay and what I need to make sure I have money for. So one thing I do want to mention is that this here, this amount technically is already covered by May's budget. So for example, once rent comes, it's not going to come out of any of my income from June. This has already been saved up from May's income, and I put it aside for that category. Same goes for my loan, car insurance, phone, all that good stuff. I'm basically budgeting for a month ahead. I've gotten to a point where I've been able to be at least a month ahead for my bills, so I don't have to stress too much. Once these come out, I just make sure to take the money out of the envelope and put it in where it needs to go, pay these categories. So I just wanted to kind of explain that, so in the next videos that you guys see when I am budgeting for my paycheck and you do see me stuff my envelopes, and it's not gonna completely add up to these amounts because the amounts already have been covered from May. So I hope that'll make sense, and as you do see me budget throughout the month, I feel like it'll start to click together, my methods. But yeah, so that kind of concludes this video, how I set up my monthly overview for the month of June. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my first budget with me for first week of June, as well as me setting up my sinking funds and all that good stuff. I'm really excited to kind of dive in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.